Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a reading for the mid-month of November, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Aquarius, if this reading resonates and you would like to book a personal reading, why is this out of focus? Come on. All the information about how to do that is in the description box below. There we go. And of course, Aquarius, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, please consider buying me a cup of coffee or two. Donation link is below in the description box, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Okay, main energy for this reading is the Strength. There's some difficulties that I see showing up here for you. Now, I feel like these difficulties are internal. What I mean by that is this has to do with an emotional side. I don't know if this is a connection or if this is just your own emotional development here. We'll see when we clarify. But I do see you kind of dealing with this and you're like, yeah, it's difficult, it's hard, but still making it through it. You're still able to push through. You're still able to gather the strength, because you do have the power to deal with whatever this is. You're gathering the strength to try to deal with it as best you can. And again, I'll see exactly what this is about once we clarify. In the recent past, you get the Two of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Swords. There's a very, very beautiful shift here in the recent past for you. You go from an energy of being confused, being unsure, not really knowing what's what and how to proceed. And that energy kind of shifts because, the universe comes in. It's like Aquarius, let's move this energy. And it does a complete 180 and you gain the exact mental clarity that you're looking for. Like whatever aha moment you were looking for, whatever clarity you needed, you got it in the recent past. In the current situation, you get the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. You're moving very, very slowly here. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the entire tarot deck. And the reason you're moving so slowly is because you're showing me, I want to make sure that the direction that I'm moving in is stable. It's secure. It's consistent, right? And so the best way for you to figure that out is through moving slowly, not rushing into anything. And again, I don't know if this is within a connection or if this is internal for you. We'll clarify in a minute. In the near future, you get the Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Swords. You've got two aces, and so there's a lot of really beautiful, brand new beginning energy already showing up here for you, and we haven't even started clarifying yet. You're showing me on the surface here in the near future, there is a new beginning in love. It's very positive. It's amazing, right? But there's something which I feel you're refusing to take a look at, especially with the Moon showing up here. It's letting me know that you're not... you don't want to face this. You don't want to acknowledge it. It could be part of your shadow self. There's something here of you trying to kind of bullshit yourself almost, lie to yourself. You're like, oh, look at the sky. It's green. And you're like, no, the sky's not green. Yes, it is. It's green. Okay, it's green. That's kind of what you're doing to yourself here, right? We'll see. We'll see what this is. Let's start off. Also, I know that it's kind of dark in this reading, the lighting. Unfortunately, it's raining outside, and so for some reason, there's not a lot of light coming in through the window, so I apologize for that. Let's take a look at the Strength card, which is the main energy for this reading. Strength is clarified by the Emperor, the Chariot, and the Five of Pentacles. It's very difficult for you in this reading for the mid-November, so I'll say November 14th through the 20th, to maintain an energy of control. You don't feel very empowered. You don't feel very, very stable, right? And you're showing me I'm currently feeling an energy of loss or fear of loss, where something might be done, something might be over. And again, this is just an energy. I feel like this is more so your own fear, except other than you actually losing something. Because you're showing me I want to move past this energy, but I don't actually see the energy here in the 3D world. So what I mean by that, you're fearing that something's going to work out. You're fearing you're going to lose something. You're fearing that this is not going to happen, but the universe is letting you know, your higher self is trying to come in and tell you, you have nothing to fear. But for some reason, you are still very afraid of things not working out. And that's why you're showing me I'm having a hard time maintaining this energy of feeling control, feeling stable, feeling like myself. What is this? Is this a connection? Is this finances? What is going on here, Aquarius? Let's take a look at the recent past. We'll start off with the Two of Swords in the recent past. Two of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. You're not really sure where this emotional connection is going. I do see you offering somebody love. I do see you receiving love from them, but there's also a lot of confusion as to what this is. Who are we? What are we? At the same time, you're also very, very guarded, and you don't really want to accept the fact that you're actually going through these feelings. It's almost an energy of like, oh, you know, I care about this person, but I don't really care about them that much. Like, how much do I actually care about them, right? I do see a bit of a rekindling here, or at least the desire to rekindle this connection in the recent past, but you're very standoffish when it comes to dealing with them. There is emotion there, but it's almost like you don't want there to be emotion there, or like you're trying to tell yourself or convince yourself that the feelings aren't there, that you don't have any actual feelings. It's just, you know, it's something. It's not feelings, it's something else. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune in the recent past for you. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Temperance, the Eight of Wands, and the Empress. Okay. What ends up happening here in the recent past, the more you and this person communicate, the more you finally accept, okay, there are feelings there. There is love here. I do feel these feelings. And I do feel like it's been like this for a while. So this is the kind of connection that you've been chatting with this person, you've been talking, you've been hanging out, but there's really not a title on there. Like, you're not in a relationship. And beyond that, I feel like you didn't even want to admit to yourself that there were emotions there, that they were that deep, you know? Because you're showing me like this person, I do recognize that they are somebody very important to me. The more we communicate, the more we talk, the more I recognize the significance that this connection and this individual has in my life. And I do feel like it's been like this for quite some time, where you've tried to reject your feelings, you've tried to ignore them, and now the universe is kind of like coming in and just telling you like, hey, look, you can't deny this anymore, right? And again, take it as it resonates. If this isn't you, this could be your person's energy towards you. Let's take a look at the Ace of Swords in the recent past. Ace of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands, Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Yep, you got that clarity. You weren't sure what was what, how do I feel, what is this? And then you recognized the universe came in and gave you that clarity. This is a strong bond. It's a strong connection. You're very attracted to this person, both on a physical level and an energetic level. And you're showing me here, I'm learning how to show up in that new energy. I'm learning how to not deny the feelings, how to not ignore them, how to come together and work with this person and build more of this connection. It's almost like you allowed yourself in the recent past to have an aha moment and realize exactly what this person is, what this connection is, and the significance that they hold for you. Let's take a look at the current situation, see what the King of Pentacles is all about. King of Pentacles is clarified by the Fool, the World, and the King of Wands. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, or Pisces. And Cancer is also showing up here. And Sag. I said that already. But in the current situation, you're showing me that this is a little bit risky for you, right? You do like stability. You do like consistency. You want to make sure that you're on solid ground. And you're showing me there is a little bit of risk involved here. I don't know how to really interact with this person or interact with this connection in the capacity of accepting my feelings, right? Because you're constantly battling this energy of, is it going to work out? Is it not going to work out? Am I going to lose this? Am I not going to lose this, right? And you're showing me there is risk here. There is like, I am taking a chance on this by entering into this connection with this new energy. You are still maintaining a bit of control here, right? Because again, you don't have certainty as to where this is going to go and how this is going to go, but you are still showing me I do find this person very attractive, and I do find them to be somebody very, very meaningful to me as well. Let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles in the current situation. Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Cups, the Moon, which you get again in the near future, and the Seven of Cups. You're moving slowly. You've accepted your love. You've accepted your feelings for this person. You're like, I love them. I care about them. I'm all fine with that. But there's something that you're not really looking at here. And again, you're not showing me what that is yet. There's something which you're refusing to take a look at, you're refusing to face because it overwhelms you too much. There's something here, the second you look at this or accept this or admit this, it kind of throws you into an emotional whirlwind, and at least in the current situation, you're not really ready to face whatever that is. And again, I don't know what that is, but we're going to clarify the moon in the near future in a minute and see if we can see what that is. Let's take a look at the Hierophant in the current situation. Hierophant is clarified by the Judgment, the Magician, and the Lovers. Yeah, you recognize that this person, this connection, is the connection that you've been manifesting. You've manifested this deep, intense, emotional connection. You've manifested this person. You've manifested feeling this way. You've manifested all of this, right? Now you're showing me, I don't know if I did, I don't know if I didn't. Forget the mind. Silence the mind for a minute. What do you feel? Your higher self, these are all major arcana cards. They're all indicative of your higher self, your soul, whatever you want to call it. Your higher self has manifested this for better or worse, okay? And so far it seems for the better because the Lovers, like the Lovers is the most emotionally charged card in tarot, and your higher self is recognizing this. It's recognizing that you've manifested both this person and this connection and also the intensity of this connection. Let's take a look at the moon in the near future and see what this is all about, because you show me the moon in the current situation. What are you refusing to look at here? The moon is clarified by the Ten of Swords, Six of Swords, Five of Swords. You get the Five of Swords again in the near future. You don't want to look at the fact that you carry these fears within you of this not working out, of this person walking away, of you getting abandoned, of you getting left behind. You're almost like lying to yourself about like, I don't feel these things. I don't have these fears. What are you talking about? I'm perfectly confident. This is great. This is amazing. Why are you denying these? Like they're there, right? They're fears. And that's fine. You can have the fears, but it's almost like you're literally taking those fears and locking them in a room and pretending like they don't exist. You don't have to give them weight. You don't have to be like, oh my gosh, my fear is my reality. But why are you suppressing them so much that you're literally pretending like they're not there? The Five of Swords is showing up to letting me know that there's an energy of you like lying to yourself about this for some reason. And I don't know why. We're going to clarify this in a minute. I don't know why though. Like why suppress these fears so much? Let's take a look at the Ace of Cups in the near future. Ace of Cups is clarified by the Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Tower. You're showing me that this is a new beginning in love with you and this person. Things are working, things are building, you're rebuilding trust, you're rebuilding this connection, but only time will tell. And I'm like, Aquarius, only time will tell what? And you're like, only time will tell if this is going to work out or not. Is this going to actually keep building and keep creating and keep moving forward? Or is this all going to completely come crashing down and I'm going to be devastated? Only time will tell. Why the pessimism? Why are we not looking at this more optimistically? I would love to know if you feel comfortable sharing in the comments. Like, why the negativity? And also, Aquarius, like I said, if you enjoy these readings, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below in the description box. Let's take a look at the Five of Swords in the near future. Five of Swords is clarified by the Strength, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Swords. Strength was the main energy for your reading. You're lying to yourself about the fact that you're even dealing with these fears, about the fact that you're dealing with these hardships, about the fact that you may carry a fear of being abandoned, a fear of them leaving you. It keeps coming up for you though. So it's like you suppress it and then those fears come up and then you suppress them again and then they come up again. And you're showing me if I just shut off my feelings, if I don't allow myself to feel the fear, then it doesn't exist, right? Which again, that's almost like saying like, I don't know, let's pretend you have like a fly and it's just bzzz by your ears, just driving you crazy. If you just pretend like the fly is not there, it's not going to bug you. It doesn't really work, right? You can still hear the fly. You don't have to pay attention to the fly. You can just swat it away and be like, okay, be gone. But pretending like it's not there when it's clearly there, pretending that these fears don't exist when they clearly do, right? There's an energy here of you almost like lying to yourself, like fake it till you make it. Let me just pretend they don't exist and then they'll magically disappear. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind for this reading, Aquarius. From the universe, you get the Emperor, the Ace of Wands, and the Death. you're maintaining control. You feel like if you're in control and you can control this new beginning, you can control the energy, you can control how this goes, then it's not going to end, right? If you can control everything as much as you possibly can, then you can basically prevent this from ending, from this transforming or shifting or changing into negative energies, right? I personally think control is an illusion, but that's just me, and that's a totally different topic that I'm not going to get into on this video. But Aquarius, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And of course, if you enjoy these mid-month readings, I've recently just started doing them, let me know in the comment section below. Or if you don't enjoy them, also let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius, and I'll see you here on the next one.